Hello friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Dust: An Elysian Tale. With bonus Skiz.
Hello.
We also have Garnet the cat nearby, and this might be a slightly more chaotic recording session, although it looks like she's settled down for the moment. She's already dislodged a headphone cord at least once. But anyway, we've got some exploring to do.
And exploring means not talking to a shopkeeper?
Not yet anyway. Although, I do have some inventory I should show off pretty soon. So, I'm going to continue ignoring Abadi's Forest because honestly, I'm not super well equipped to go after a boss right now. So let's go to Archer's Pass and look for that blacksmith.
I do dig the overall design of this place. Big stone entrances. Also, if you want to go for the achievement of, like, killing a whole bunch of guys quickly, or, like, killing 5 enemies with 1 bomb, this is a great room to do it.
No, that's not what I want. Materials, that's the one. And today I'm actually competent at navigating the inventory menu. Anyway, I had to replay a couple of sessions off-screen because it turns out the game does not autosave whenever you re-enter a new zone. It only autosaves at the save shrine thingies. So those tentacle guys that we met last episode, those are called Florns. And I know that because I picked up some Florn tentacles and Florn spark. And I was able to catalog those with the shopkeeper, so might be able to buy more of them if and when I need them.
It tends to take a bit of time from when you sell the shopkeeper the first one to when he finally starts having, like, more.
Okay. I think I have a purple resonance gem, so this one must be a blue, and high.
Yeah, I think that one is blue.
So we can't go forward, must go up.
Here's something flapping.
Besides you?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
That's fair, she is tiny.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Oh great, winged enemies.
They're not usually that bad. They can be annoying to kill fast.
Get away.
Yay, parry.
Get wrecked. Dust, please move in the direction of the enemies when you attack. Okay, so that happened. And I noticed Dust turning red a second ago. I gotta be careful managing my Dust Storm ability.
Yeah, but if you overdo it some, you don't take that much damage.
Stay put.
Yeah. Also, the game is not particularly great, to an earlier point, of, like, letting you know what enemies are called. So yeah, those Florn tentacles, for example. You might have found them, and you're like, wait, what did I kill to get them? Which
Yeah,
sucks if you really need to raise a material.
For instance, I have no idea what these club guys are called.
Oh. I've found some other internet resources, like the wikis for these kinds of games, where people have taken that down. These guys do give you some loot, though.
I should maybe quick heal.
You say as an enemy drops on your head.
Also, good
Another one.
son of a...
They aren't poisoning you, though, it seems.
Okay, so that's some, edge of screen shenanigans.
It's a good way to raise a bunch of enemies to kill over and over, though, if you're looking to raise levels and material and stuff.
Sure. Was there anything else to investigate on the previous screen?
I think without that gem, you might not have been able to get whatever it was anyway.
Yeah, you're right, That's nothing.
Yeah. Also, your map has the open circle thing on it. And it
Oh
doesn't
god,
say
so
what-
many enemies.
Let's get some fidget out there. There we go. when you have leveled up Fidget, using Fidget to be able to shoot spells at enemies is a very good way of crowd control.
Good way of getting lots of hits in, too.
Oh yeah, that definitely spikes your combo counter. But, yeah, see? A little bit extra combat meant you got a level.
Yeah. And yes, already confirmed, that is nothing. So, must keep ascending!
You got a bit of a leveling strategy you're going to try to use?
Not so much.
Okay. Because, yeah, you put a level into Fidget. I'd do Fidget in attack if you don't absolutely need defense right now.
I don't need defense, I was considering health.
Defense goes a little further than health, but health is good too. I tended to go a little bit attack heavy because one of the surefire ways to not take damage from enemies is just to get them out of there faster.
This is true. I tend to use that strategy in the Exile games.
Yeah. Well, particularly if you've got a swarm and you're hitting a bunch of them at the same time. Yeah.
Dust, if you could please face the correct direction when I'm swinging that sword.
Also, an actual combo might be of some use sometimes. Like if you do light, light, heavy. Tossing guys up in the air with moves like those can be helpful. Nice.
And one of those that I can't do anything with yet.
Yeah, but trolls are good for materials. Okay, let's get some Fidget going. Oh, that is not much. There we go. Also fun time for aerial dust storms. Yay. See, I would get a good bit out of just aerial dust storming the crap out of enemies while also hitting the Fidget button. So you end up getting like a whole bunch of visual junk of Fidget spells on top of you tornadoing.
Oh, sure. Unfortunately, that is an area of platform games that I am often bad at, is maintaining that level of sheer button comboing.
It's a couple...
Oh, mid-air parry, that was cool.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know, for me the buttons weren't that different, so if I had a thumb sort of fit over 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's the advantage of using controller. I am a, keyboard trash.
Yeah, but then you've got a long pointer you can lay down. Yay. Also, this screen is sort of weird in just how large it zooms you out.
Oh yeah. I think this screen was the first time I got a 500 hit combo. Not necessarily the first time I encountered the screen, but it was definitely on this screen where I got a huge combo. Ooh, blueprint. Slime mail.
Slime mail is probably pretty good for you at this point.
For some reason, I am awful at parrying those guys.
They are really hard to parry, so that little attack retreat thing is a great idea. They are surprisingly dangerous in the early game.
Okay, save shrines do heal me a little. Oh, blobs.
Save shrines healing you depends what your level stats are at, because they'll heal you up to a certain point that's determined by, I think, your equips and things. I don't remember exactly what that point is.
Alright. No, cannot go down. Well, potentially can go down here. Oh, updraft. Serious updraft. So hey, shopkeeper.
I am here to serve.
It's this guy again. Okay, I should like to buy a few health items.
Yeah, about 5 is probably a good backup.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
But if you've been keeping up with armor from him and stuff.
Hello, and
Ooh.
still have no keys. And I can't buy a key because they're expensive.
Yeah, they are really expensive. That was something I tried to prioritize somewhat early in my shop route. Yep, you sort of bait one and let the rest blow themselves up.
So... Okay, can I not actually jump on you? I cannot.
He's background.
There's another statue
He's
that
fairly
isn't.
cool background. Yeah, that's correct.
Also, it feels much more fun recording these combat-heavy sessions with another person to talk to.
Well, you're welcome. Also, this fidget spell sort of makes me think like cherry blossoms.
I can see that. Haha, gotcha.
You're not going to get much in the way of combos off of the bomb enemies.
I wasn't expecting to.
Yeah. They're more useful if you're like trying to farm for gold. Oh, that may actually be a thing. You know, you want to try something interesting? Go refresh this screen.
You think an aerial dust storm?
Aerial dust storm. You've got some dust storm, and then remember that it homes in on enemies, so just sort of use that to follow the line of them.
Okay.
If you're fast enough, you get ahead of them before they blow up.
Not like that.
No, maybe refresh them and start from the bottom right. So that the first one sort of makes you go in that direction anyway. There you go. Well, I was thinking you'd keep up and left. To see if they were perhaps trying to point you towards some item. But okay.
Key! I can go back and get the thing!
You could. All the breakable walls typically are a different color like this one.
It's also fun recording this section with less dialogue with someone who knows the game a little better than I do.
Oh, you can totally raise so many wall chickens. Wall chicken was one of the first things I used to really like heal myself a bunch.
Oh, heck yes.
Have you already commented on what wall chicken is a reference to?
One of the Castlevanias, right?
Pretty much every single one of them.
Point.
Almost all of them tend to have, like, meat that you can break out of specialty bricks in the wall or candles and stuff.
Ooh!
That was a nice
got me up
shortcut.
high.
That's part of the
Oh,
fun
yeah.
of the aerial dodge.
I think this line is the intended path. But yeah, headless statue, get out on the hand. And leap. Whew. Remember that note, folks?
Yeah, but you're gonna wish you had some keys. You have a key.
I see.
That'll take you back out. That'll take you back out.
Okay.
It's a teleporter.
Okay, I thought that might have been to an arena or something.
Nah, I think it just takes you back to where you were, so... Yay.
Well, I've got lots of gold and a new pendant, apparently.
Pendant looks like it's better than what you had?
Pendant of the creature, an odd amalgamation of twigs and bones, plus attack and luck.
Typically, if it costs more at the shop, then it's a better item. But not always.
Also, most of my equipment at the moment is pretty basic stuff anyway.
Yeah. Also, you look at the map at the moment, you see how it's a square that's isolated off from everything else?
Yes.
So if you ever wanted to come back here, this is the room on the map. Mm-hmm. But yep.
Oh, wait, we'll have to do that again with more keys at some point. Oof. Surprisingly little damage, although I am on fire.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool that you were only taking ticks of 1 damage for the burn. When I was playing a harder difficulty version of this, I would take stupid amounts of damage with each tick, and thus these guys were some of my most feared ones.
Dang it.
And I think you can get out of fire a little faster with Dust Storm.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just fidget these guys.
Technically, Fidget won't do anything until they actually have eyes open.
Right. And now let's collect some more wall meat.
It's actually a good path to know about, if you want to try it out.
Okay, so that counts as the secondary path rather than primary?
Yeah, that's correct.
Makes sense if it's blocked off with even obviously breakable wall.
Well, what'll happen is, you get kinds of these gates.
I think I remember that now from my first playthrough.
Yeah, I believe that's the room where there's every single kind of gate.
Ah, no heals? Yeah.
I like how nervous these guys look when they know they're about to explode.
Fidget, then Dust Storm.
Correct.
And it helps if... Oh, come on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Man, it really helps when you get the armor that, like, increases the rate at which materials get dropped. And it makes you more able to get stuff.
Oh, I bet. And kaboom!
Say what you will about the art style, it definitely makes room for a whole lot of stuff to go boom at the same time on the screen. And it's good to have a computer that's not actually trying to chug on many of these visual effects.
Exactly. Okay, there are some vines I can't climb yet.
Mm-hmm.
Another save. I don't think I can do
There's
anything...
nothing off left.
No.
Good try, though.
Yep.
One thing that is a bit of a disservice, though, is apart from the beginning areas where you had, like, the flying creatures and you had more of your standard mutts, this is all just bombs in the higher part of the mountain.
It does get a little repetitive.
Mm-hmm. And ultimately, it's not like you can go through these guys super fast anyway.
Even with the aerial dust storm.
I mean, it's possible, but it helps to know where you're going in advance.
Above that I did not see. It's dark in here. Oh, there's a lot over that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're at the dead end on the right.
Okay.
Oh.
Looks like there's a
nice.
tube here.
That's good.
Whoa, hello there.
Okay.
Easy there, Chief.
Everyone, calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
In a manner of speaking.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have blobs in the attic?
Oh, those. They don't bother us, and they tend to keep the other monsters away. If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you to this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet ya. I'm Haley, and this is my brother, Maddie. Don't mind him. I see you've got a blueprint there. Mind if I take a look? Well, this doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't seem to have do you have any blueprints in other menus? Yes.
Yes, I do. Okay, Flak Sheath is actually an upgrade from what I've got,
Oh, yes.
but I don't have the materials for it.
Does she have any to sell for you right now?
I don't think she sells anything, she just crafts things.
No, you can buy materials from her.
Ah, need more slime parts.
Yeah, and slimes are pretty risky to raise from.
I think I've got 2 dull rings right now.
Here
I
you go.
can craft 1 or 2 smooth rings.
Yeah, I'd make 1. You've only got 1 blueprint for it anyway.
Right, and... Oh, I guess I can purchase crafting stuff from her.
Yeah, it can get expensive quick, but in a pinch it's good.
Potentially.
So that's when you look back and you say, well, what did all these things actually need?
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be
Okay.
worth putting on.
And that needs another 9 armor thingies.
So you'd spend, I think, 100 each for those, so 900
Plus
plus 250. But if Flak Sheath is that much better of an upgrade, I'd say it's okay.
Plus 50 attack is kind of a lot of attack.
And also the 1.2 fidget bonus. Times fidget bonuses get pretty broken. So we wanted 9 of them.
Scrap metal, that's what it is.
Yes.
It really looks more like some sort of scorpion carapace or what have you, but I guess that's supposed to be a gear embedded in it.
I think of it as sort of like a broken hand iron.
Yeah, maybe. Cha-ching.
Okay, well, you'll have to back out of here to actually put on the things you've now crafted.
And, just because I like you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this'll open.
We did catch 1 or 2 of those, yeah.
Just inside the door is a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I think she might be into dust.
Just leans over on the walking stick.
Kind of
With
floaty.
sort of big eyes, yep.
She is heckin' cute.
I'll be honest, even with the shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Well, my dad did have these little receiver things he'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them to give you. Let me think.
Yeah, if you're going to rebuff my advances that easily, I gotta think of some other things.
If I remember correctly, one of my dad's customers dropped one somewhere in Abadi's forest. If you were to find it, I could craft your items and send them to you through the receiver whenever you wanted.
Technobabble!
Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadi's forest. Need anything else?
So, let's talk.
You get some basics chat here. Nothing too
Your
big.
forge is pretty far off the beaten path, Haley. Why set up shop so far outside Aurora?
This forge is actually quite ancient. My father's 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 father inherited it from his mother's grandfather on her father's side.
Wow.
It was built during the Battle of Archer's Pass, many hundreds of years ago. The archers were holding off their enemies from way up here, but they needed a forge to replenish their arrows. So, they built one right where they stood. It helped them take Archer's Pass, and from here, they were able to liberate the whole valley.
Sounds like this forge has a lot of history behind it then. Even so...
Location, location, location.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was more accessible. We'd get more business, I'm sure of it. But it's not like we can just pick it up and move it.
I'll bet if you had an army of trained rats, you could loot this place no problem.
Fidgets, I don't think that'd help.
You know, smart mutant rats with magic!
Don't worry about her dust. Altitude sickness drives some creatures crazy.
Fidget was pretty crazy before. maybe we should be on our way.
I wish there was like a reference with these rats with magic. I don't think there is.
Yeah, like teenage mutant magic rodents or something.
So, is blacksmithing the official family trade then?
In a way, I guess. My father said I could be whatever I wanted. But when you grow up alongside a world-famous blacksmith, your options are fairly limited. Not that I mind, though. It's nice to have skills that are in demand these days. Everybody always needs something forged, whether it's amulets or armor.
So, business is good?
It's been better. Still, we make enough to keep things going, and that's the important thing.
I notice it's only you and Maddie up here in the pass. Is it just you two?
Not all the time, no. My father still runs the forge, but he's usually away on business. Right now, he's somewhere across the sea, hunting down new minerals and ores. He's always trying to make better weapons and armor.
And is totally still alive, we promise.
Sounds like he's always pretty busy.
Yeah, but I get along fine by myself. And Maddie too, of course.
I meant to ask before. Does Maddie have a problem with me?
What?
Well, it's just... he seems to grumble a lot around me.
I can attest to that. Lots of grumbling.
I really can't say, Dust. Maddie, do you have anything to say? Well, I hope that answers your question.
Not really, but...
Let it go, Dust. Just let it go.
Okay, then.
Need anything else? Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back.
Yeah, I don't think you can ever get Maddie to actually say something intelligible. But there might be a Steam achievement for trying to bother him over and over.
Hi there, Maddie. Nice to meet you. Alright then.
Well, I did level up just from talking to him.
Yeah, you talk to new people, and yep, that does get you some experience, so yay.
Oh, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
So yeah, I don't think she can do anything else. She did tell you about the transceiver thing.
Yeah, I mean, I could potentially craft something else, but I'm not entirely sure I can afford it right now.
What you should do is put on the things you have crafted.
How you doing, Maddie? Great, that's just fantastic.
Okay. Blue resonance gem!
Mm-hmm.
The flax sheath is in here.
Yeah, so that's gonna help.
And I already put on the amulet, but I can put on a ring upgrade for attack and defense. Smooth ring, a nice ring worth a good amount of gold.
Yeah, now one thing that is a bit of a shame about this game is that it doesn't give you a way to sell blueprints you don't want to build on. So if you have blueprints you're not building, they just clog your inventory.
Okay, oh. Key,
Yep.
key. I don't know how to get up there.
Therein lies the rub.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
I don't know, Fidget. Why?
Is it because I'm incredibly clever and handsome?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
Also, that is a cool statue in the background.
Mm-hmm. I think... Oh, there you go. There's a key.
Gotcha.
Nice. Yeah, now it gives you the little dot of I've collected all this stuff here.
Okay. Also, I should probably do a little training.
I would do defense personally. Just because you haven't really been taking that much damage from things.
This is true. I keep using the wrong set of directional keys. So you like going for a balanced build then?
Yeah, well, it does let you eventually, like, move everything. I personally don't go as balanced, but I would say in early game, balance is better.
Now we can open this thing. And get a teleport doohickey.
And if you check out to the right of it, by the way,
Hand.
you can go underneath the teleporter, yeah. So, that's something you can do later.
Okay. Meanwhile,
You have a note.
the girl. Don't worry, I put her cage in a safe place. If you ever need to find her, just climb up high above the wooden bridge near Denham. And don't try doing that wall jump move of yours to get to her. You'll fall and break your neck. Okay, I haven't been to Denham yet.
Oh yeah, I know what that's referring to. That one's a bit more obtuse. That was actually one of the hardest. You're at the beginning now. You can just
Yes.
leave, or you can be more of a badass and kill things. But yeah, you've done all you can on this trip.
Ah. Well, apparently I can't leave until I kill these guys.
Luckily, not that bad.
Indeed. Okay, so potentially 1 or 2 new things to investigate. But that is primarily it for Archer's Pass. Tune in next time when we finally get to Abadi's Forest. Have a good one, everybody.